What's going on, folks? Hope you guys are all out there doing well. Can you guys hear me? You should be able to hear me. Hopefully the music is not too overpowering. If you are in here, welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are all healthy. All that great stuff. Welcome to my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. And if this is your first time visiting, continue to get an idea what the channel is about before you make that commitment and subscribe. To those of you who think that you are subscribed, double check to make sure that you still are. And also do me a favor. Make sure that your bell notification is set to all notifications. That way, when I do go live, you will know when I am live, which right now we know that they are not letting you guys know. Previous channels, you always see the numbers, right? Like right now, 14 people that are in here, which is fine. But typically we know it's more than that. And the reason why you guys are not being notified is because I'm talking on a subject that they don't like me to talk about. And what subject am I talking about? I'm talking about the subject of Lizzo. Lizzo is a pop artist who has a phenomenal voice, and she has some off the chain music that I've heard since I've been reacting to it, but is very, controversial because she seems to be very distasteful. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and say this for the record for some of you folks who just think that I'm just going to be clowning on her because of her weight, which is an issue, and because of what she does is disgusting. Yes, it is. But when you try to make it seem like I'm only saying it because of her body, no, I'm not, because people have said this same thing about Lady Gaga. Oh my God, back in the late 80s, early 90s, Madonna. Y'all would look at her and say, oh, Madonna had a great body, and everybody still complained about what she did was completely distasteful. So we're not going to go there and make it seem like that's what it is about. Right. Anyway, to some of you that don't know this, Lizzo was able to play a crystal flute that is 200 years old. It was given to her to play. It's priceless. It's supposed to be James Madison, our fourth president of the United States, his flute. And her playing the flute is not the issue. To me, it's how she looked, how it was presented, what she did when she played it. What did she do? I will show y'all. Check this out. Y'all, check this out.
Lizzo was the first and only person to ever play the crystal flute, a legendary. Lizzo was the first and only person to ever play the crystal flute.
Y'all heard that? Lizzo was the first and only person ever to play the crystal flute. Lizzo, of all people. Now, I heard that she can play the flute pretty well. That's all fine and dandy. That's great. Boom. I have no problem. I don't think a lot of people have a problem with the fact that she played the flute. I think the issue was what she looked like and what she did while playing the flute. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. You have the fourth president of the United States, James Madison, who has a crystal flute, and they consider it to be priceless. And of all the flutists, whatever you want to call them, I don't even know what you call, I forget, they call them certain words. All the people that play the flute professionally, not saying that she don't. Of all the people that play the flute across this whole world, you're telling me the first one that popped up in these people's mind and who they feel should play this priceless crystal flute by our fourth president was Lizzo. Now, what she did is causing the issue. Lizzo got the flute, then she twerked while playing the flute, shaking her butt cheeks. You want to see it again? I know y'all don't, but I'll make you see it anyway.
A legendary. Lizzo was the first and only person to ever play the crystal flute.
So, of course, I'm going to let y'all in on something. That's not the first time she's played that flute. She played the flute other times. That's not the first time she's played it, right? So her acting all, that was no surprise. It's not the first time she played it. Again, what was distasteful and disgusting about it is the fact that she sat there and twerked while doing it. And then she actually said it herself. She said, B, I just played the flute and twerk, and everybody cheered. So what I'm saying is this. I thought there was supposed to be like some shape, form, and fashion of elegance. You know what I mean? Some shape, form, and fashion of class when it came to things like this. But this is what we are arrived to. To me, it was highly inappropriate and it was disgusting. It was very distasteful. When you think about music and you think about playing a very expensive classical instrument, whether it's the flute, the violin, the piano, the cello, any of those things like that, y'all notice that they always had it presented in a certain way. The person is always classy looking, nice sparkling gown, something like that. Men have on tuxedos and all that. It's a certain presentation that they want to have with that. But I guess we're getting to a society where that's all going to be just eroded. Of all the people in the whole world to play this flute, they chose Lizzo, which I'm going to keep on reiterating this. That is not the issue with me. The issue is what she looked like when she played it, how she presented herself. If she would have looked elegant, looked classy, had a nice gown on, if she would have got up there and played something, because she can play, but if she would have got up there and did that, you know what that would have done for just her overall image? It probably would have raised up a few points, even though she's already dancing around in her own videos and stuff and doing disgusting things, always want to have her butt out. But look what it would have done. It would at least been like, okay, so she do have a classy side to her. She do have a clean side to her. And I don't let if they'd be like, look how Lizzo looked. She looked beautiful up there with her gown, her crystal gown, playing this crystal flute, and she played it so well. Look what it would have done for her image. Look what it would have done for a lot of folks that actually looked. I mean, folks that like me. I don't even care. I don't even really know her that well, but I just know a lot of videos I've seen. She always seemed to be disgusting and distasteful. But look what it would have did for her overall image. To me, it would have bumped her up a few points. It would at least made people like, okay, so she, we get it. She's doing the nasty, crazy stuff for entertainment, which I know she is anyway. But at least in this case, it would have been more classy to me, is what I'm getting at. Now, the other thing I want to draw to some people's attention. The other thing I want to draw to your attention is I'm going to show y'all this again. Looking all surprised.
Lizzo was the first and only person to ever play the crystal flute, a legendary. Lizzo was the first and only person to ever play the crystal flute, a
So again, when she got done doing that, she said, B, I just played the crystal flute and I twerked. And everybody cheered for her. People are cheering for folks' crazy mental illnesses, and I do not know why. Anyway, here's the question. Well, here's the thought, not the question. Here's the thought. For a lot of us black people, again, What do you think this says about us? What do you think this says about the fact that, so to let her play, let me slow down. Because I know some people just don't understand this intellect. They really don't. And I'm not saying it about me. I'm just talking about this thought process I'm getting ready to throw out there. So to let her play that historical crystal flute that is 200 years old, the fourth president, she is the first and only person to play it. To let her get up there and play that, looking the way that she did, says a lot about the individuals that permitted her to do it. Yes. Somebody tells you you're going to be playing something that's priceless. You're going to be playing something that's 200 years old. You're going to be playing something that's historical. You're going to be playing something that's absolutely 100% people just would be thrilled to do it. You're going to play something like this. Go up there, look like a nasty, stanky black person, and we're going to let you play. That says a lot about the individuals that let her do it. They didn't even care how she looked. They didn't even care that she had class. We're going to let a black woman, now look, now that's what something that's something that they'll do that's real stupid. The first black woman to ever play a 200-year-old priceless crystal flute that was designed for our fourth president. We're going to put up a big fat meatball with feet, barely clothes on, to play it while she twerks and bestow her cheeks upon thine audience. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I thought this whole society of these people that play these instruments like they're supposed to be of a certain high class. They did all this video talking about, oh, when the flute was brought there, it had Secret Service with it, and it was protected by this or protected by that. In fact, after she got done playing the flute, they had to immediately get the flute from her, sanitize it, and put it back in its case because they didn't want too much lighting to get to it. They didn't want too much coolness or heat. They didn't want lighting to get to it to heat up the flute or something like that. But I'm just saying, I thought this was supposed to be of like an elegant prestige society. And we're gonna let a black Negro play it. We're gonna make her, yes, let the disgusting one up there. Show them what we really think about them. Look any kind of way while they play it. Just look nasty and disgusting. That's who they are. That's who we look at them all. That's what we want them to be. They're nasty and disgusting. She's the best we can do. There's all kinds of people that play the flute across the whole world, but the first one we want to play is going to be a black one because we know that's riding the waves right now. Right now, the black people are riding the waves. A black woman in particular, is riding the waves right now. So we're going to show proof that black women can do anything. And in fact, we're going to let a woman that is particularly black and fat and nasty and disgusting, we're going to let her play the flute to put it out there that we really care for the black people, black females in particular, and this is historic. That's it. Just like they did with Cardi B, with President Biden. You telling me the best they can have is Cardi B? Look, I'm telling you, they're serving to you black folks what they feel you deserve. When it comes to being intelligent, when it comes to politics, when it comes to things like that of sort, and they're trying to get your vote, they're giving us our best. That's our best. That's our best. I'm asking you, black people. Now, I'm not hating on Lizzo because Lizzo music is off the chain. But what I'm saying to you, when it comes to certain things, I mean, my God, that is our best. When it comes to things that's supposed to be considered like high societal type, classical, classy, elegant things, that's our best right there. When it comes to who can represent somebody that can talk about or talk to the president, when it comes to things that a lot of black people are suffering from, who can we find out there that's very intelligent, that's very smart, that knows what they're going to talk about? Who can we find out there? Oh no, we don't want to appeal to intelligent black people. Those are not the ones we want to appeal to because we know most likely those intelligent black people are conservative. But who we want to appeal to is the hood niggas. Because we know it's way more of them hood niggas out there and way more of them hoodlums, way more people in the hood, way more people in the projects, way more people in the ghetto than it is those black conservatives. So what we want to do, we want to have somebody that represents those very people who we want to vote for. Let's get the downtrodden, hoish, disgusting, nasty, slutty singers to get out here and get these dumb Negroes that want to be just like this slutty woman, that want to act just like this slutty woman, that want to dress just like this slutty woman. Let's get those disgusting individuals to get out there and talk to a president or getting ready to be president. Let's get them out there to talk to a president because why? We want representation of who we're trying to get the vote for. And who we're trying to get the vote for is those ghetto, ignorant, Black folks that don't know anything about voting, but we just want them to go ahead and vote for us because Cardi B is voting for us. And since she has millions of followers, she can get us millions of votes because those dumb Negroes don't know what they're voting for. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. Black people, that's what they think of you right there. That's exactly what they think of you. So that's what I'm saying. When you see stuff like this, having Lizzo get up there and do that, political pawns left and right. Cardi B, them are political pawns. Hillary Clinton want to have a Jay-Z and Beyonce concert for black people so she can get their vote. I mean, my God, you telling me that's all we have to do for these Negroes? That's all we got to do for these Negroes. All we got to do is throw them a concert and we got their vote. All we got to do is put something up there that they like. They like nasty, disgusting, twerking, two nasty spoiled pieces of ham cheeks bump into each other. Black people like that right there. Black people like that hot sauce in my purse. Black people like the whole thing. Long as you say something that's going to appease the black people, like something out of their church hymns or something like, I don't feel no waste time, you're going to get black people to get excited and they'll vote for you. Oh my God, this is so easy to pimp black people. That's so easy. Just get a pop star. Just get a rap star who don't know what they're talking about. Just get a nasty woman to twerk. I mean, now new thing is let's get Megan Thee Stallion up here. Let's talk about WAP. Let's talk about WAP. But you know what? It does not matter because we know we can use these dumb Negroes to actually go and pimp the rest of the millions of Negroes to get our vote. Because guess what? As white people, we're showing that we care for the black people because we're getting some of their favorite artists to let them know that we're down with the homies. We're down with the G's. We're down with the Ace Coon Booms. We're down with the hood rats. You know, we're down with them. And I think it's so incredible for women to get their voices out there because women can be put for the heck out of here. Come on now. That's the best they can do. This is what they present. That's what I'm saying. This is what they present to us. And then you wonder why folks get upset and you want to sit there and claim racism when somebody tell you something that's actually truthful. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, folks, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Is that who is the one that seemed to be really prejudiced or racist against you? Because I can guarantee you it was white people that allowed her to get that flute and play it and twerk like that. They allowed that. So you telling me who's the one that's actually saying, dumb niggas. We can let this fat black girl get up there. We're going to have them dumb niggas just cheering. We're going to have them dumb niggas just praising. We're going to have them dumb niggas giving us credit because we let her play a 200-year-old flute. Dumb niggas going to let us do that. Oh, yeah. I told you guys. Based off of people's actions is where you need to be looking at the real racism. Don't look at racism in the sense because somebody is crying racism. Look at racism in the sense of what people are doing through their actions. Joe Biden got to say to another black man, if you don't know if you for me or Trump, then you ain't black. A white man telling a black person, in other words, if you stupid enough, if you dumb enough, black people, to even vote for Donald Trump, then guess what? You ain't black. As a white man, I'm telling you niggas, you ain't black. Some black people, oh, you know, Charlamagne should have shut that down. Plain and simple. Actions, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the actions. Remember all the, before Joe Biden was president, when they were campaigning and everything, reparations was the biggest thing on the table right now. Black folks, do y'all hear reparations being talked about? Dumb niggas. They knew this wasn't gonna happen. Come on now, 2 years in almost, and y'all reparations ain't even talking. They ain't even talking about it. I told y'all the reason why it's not gonna be on the table. Did I not say this? I said every single year, and here's my proof right here. No, I'm not a prophet, but I'm telling you right now. I said that when Joe Biden got in there, reparations gonna be off the table. You want to know why? Because other things are going to happen, which is going to draw the American people's attention to those things. I said disasters are going to happen. I said something with the borders and all that stuff is going to happen. I said if there's going to be a war, something like that's going to happen. All three of those things that I said was going to happen ended up happening. I said, we all, with Donald Trump in there, we didn't have no wars, right? I said, so when you talk about reparations, Donald and Biden, like that's going to be like my top priority is to get that on the table. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get something done about reparations because they deserve it. And I told y'all, I said, once he gets into office, I said, certain things around the world is going to happen that's going to draw everybody's attention. I said, it might be a war. I said, it might be like a border crisis. And I also said, it might be like natural disasters and stuff that's going to happen, an earthquake, a typhoon, or something that's going to happen that's going to draw attention there to where you will no longer be focused on these reparations right now. And guess what? Black folks, where are they at? Black people. Some of y'all that were, even some white people. Oh, Ty, no, they're going to do it this time. You just watch and see. Joe Biden got about 2 more years to get it done. I bet you it doesn't happen. Because guess what? Guess what? Next year, there's going to be another. Matter of fact, next year, we're going to roll into what we call, tornado season. Because there's going to be tornadoes. There's going to be disasters. The Ukraine war is still going on. Guess what just happened? Also, there's been like that gas so-called implosion or whatever, explosion of the gas. There's always going to be some catastrophe that's going to actually end up trumping over your so-called desire to get your reparations. That's not going to happen because that's not a priority. It never was a priority. It never will be a priority. But guess what? If we was able to get you dumb niggas to believe that, to vote for us, thank you, niggas. We got y'all. They do it all the time. Every single time they do it. Because why? They don't want you to think. All they want you to do is vote, shut up, go back to your rat-infested, roach-infested, project, downtrodden neighborhoods and homes. Go back there and shut up. And we're going to do this again in another 2 years or in another 4 years where we're going to act like we're on your side. We're going to act like we believe. We're going to act like we're for you. We're going to act like we're going to put your priorities first when all along all we care about is getting your vote. And then we're going to say, go on back to your places, niggas. That's what you need to do. Go on back to your place. Keep on killing each other, niggas. Just keep on doing it. Just do us folks a favor. Do us a favor and kill yourselves off, you delinquent, ignorant, dumb black folks. Oh my God, we got y'all to vote for us because we handed out some coupons. We got you dumb niggas to vote for us because we threw y'all a concert. We got you dumb niggas to vote for us because we said, I got a bottle of hot sauce. We got you dumb niggas to vote for us because we said, I think WAP is a good song. It shows women are just flirtatious and broke. We got you dumb niggas to vote for us because we got a woman who said she used to sit there and get men drunk and actually drug men and steal money from them. And now she's a pop star and she ended up getting you guys a vote. We got y'all to vote. Oh my God, y'all niggas are easy to pimp. We don't really have to do nothing to get you niggas to vote for us. I mean, my God, if I end up running for some type of office, I think I'm going to do the same thing. Republicans, I don't know why y'all ain't jumped on board and did it yet. Y'all need to be calling Cardi B. Y'all need to be calling the Weekend. That's what y'all need to be playing, the same game as they playing, because apparently it's working. Y'all better jump on top of that. Trump, DeSantis, whoever's gonna run in 2024, y'all better jump on top of this and start lining up some rappers. Get the disgusting, filthy ones, because that's the ones black folks seem to gravitate to. But don't get nobody elegant, Now, I might be wrong when I say this right here, but I don't recall presidents ever, when voting was going on, I never recall presidents ever asking for Aretha Franklin to talk or asking for like a Whitney Houston. Now, I know they had their issues, whatever like that, but Diana Ross, I never heard them trying to ask any of them. I never heard them trying to go and talk to people like Lionel Richie or Luther Vandross, like classy folks that actually kept themselves. My God, they don't even want to go and talk to Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman. They don't want to interview none of them, do they? No, they don't want to interview no smart ones. They want to interview the ones that just appeal to the ones that can give them the most votes. It's easy. Easy. Black folks, y'all are easy. That's what they're saying. Y'all easy. That's it. Plain and simple. Anyway, folks, appreciate you guys all being here. I know I ran it on whatever like that. And don't forget, double check to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Hit that like button for me real quick so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. By doing so, it pushes the videos out there and it allows this video to be seen by many others. Don't forget, share this video with folks, okay? Share this video, okay? It would be greatly appreciated if you do, all right? All right, folks, I'm about to get out of here. I'm Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.